Hey, what's going on, everybody? Recon Ghost here, and today we're gonna be making a video on is Battlefield 6 the best game in the series? All right. Well, let's be honest. When Battlefield 2042 dropped, it was kind of rough. All right, it was really, really rough to the point where half of the reviews on Steam stated that it was probably the worst and most disappointing game that they've ever played. All right, there were a lot of the scoreboards and the bugs. Like there were just so many bugs going on. There was just a big identity crisis that made fans wonder if DICE had forgotten what Battlefield really even was. But fast forward 3 years, obviously to today, things have changed big time. Like destruction is back. Everybody's excited about that, and the classic classes that are back. Dice is calling Battlefield 6 the best franchise in history. Those are pretty big bold words, especially after the mess that 2042 have brought into the table. But today, that's what we're here. This is what this video is about. We're gonna be talking about, is Battlefield 6 really the comeback the series needed? All right, so let's dive into the first section. Okay, so y'all remember how 2042 specialist, right? Cool idea on paper, right? Everybody was excited about it, but it was complete chaos when they actually came out. All right, everyone ran the same loadout, same gadgets, zero teamwork, and it just didn't even feel like Battlefield anymore. Battlefield 6, man, they fixed it. Like it was just like the four classes that came back: assault, engineer, support, and recon, each with lock gadgets, unique squad perks. You actually get rewarded for just playing your role. And then when you revive teammates, resupply ammo, put spot enemies, or repair vehicles, all all those actions feed into a shared squad multiplier that gives real benefits like faster vehicle spawns. What results with that was the actual teams actually started working together. You'll see tanks rolling out with repair engineers behind them, snipers calling out targets, assaults pushing objectives like old times. It's got that Battlefield 3 and 4 synergy again, just smoother, faster, and way less spammy. All right. Yes, destruction, right? The heart of Battlefield. Remember when collapsing the skyscraper in the siege of Shanghai felt mind blowing? Then by like the 50th time, it just like felt scripted. Battlefield 6 changes that completely. Indeed, no, not indeed. Instead of big cinematic events, we get micro destruction. Every wall, bridge, or house can be chipped away and reshaped mid battle. You can blow holes in ceilings to drop C4 or carve new cover into street tanks. So I can basically just be in a tank. I can just shoot on the ground, and I can just like, okay, here we go, boom. I shoot on the ground. I can just make a big crater. So basically, my teammates could just start using that as more like cover instead of having to worry about hiding behind buildings. I think that's pretty cool, and it makes it more realistic. I love the fact that they did that, and it's just like people just want a game that's more modern, realistic. Like, be realistic about some of these games. Some people, I know they want to be like more futuristic stuff, but the thing is that dude, it's 2025. Like, honestly, like we're all still in that mindset where we love this modern playstyle, that we just want to continue to have this modern playstyle. All right, the visuals look amazing. It changes everything how you fight. The new escalation mode, the maps actually shrink over time, forcing tighter fights and more creative destruction. Every round feels different. One match, a building stronghold. Next round, it's a pile of rubble forming a cover. You literally blow up a building, and it goes from being used for cover. You can just blow it up, and now it can just be used for another defensive position for either just the enemies or for your actual teammates. But the most dynamic battlefield maps have ever felt. Yes, it finally brings back that no round is the same magic we've missed since Bad Company 2. Yeah, I remember what Bad Company 2 was like. But um I think the name of this thing, I can't really pronounce it right. I think it's called kinest kinesthetic combat. I'm not too sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Y'all let me know if I am, but here's the deal, right? So the moment really feels good. No more sliding around like you're ice skating. Yeah, I remember how 2042 was. That was ridiculous. You can lean around corners, walk smoothly, drag down teammates to safety. I think that's like one of the things that I was mostly excited about, is the fact that you can literally drag your teammates on the ground and you can heal them while you're doing it. I think that was probably the best thing that they ever added in a Battlefield game. No more just standing there and having to just stick there and just stick your teammate into it with an injector just to heal him up, and you're just defenseless while you're trying to do it. I love the fact that you can just literally drag them around the corner and heal them, right? So you can find cover while you're healing them. I think that's beautiful. I love the fact that they did that. Um, Even mounting weapons on the cover for vehicle control, it's like super fluid and responsive. They nailed the balance between Battlefield 5's snappiness and Battlefield 4's weighted realism. And for the first time in years, what you see is what you hit. No weird hit reg issues. Literally, you're hitting something and it how do I say it? It just like when you're shooting at something, you're hitting it instead of just like feeling like you're just hitting nothing, or it's just bullets just going through. All right. I love the fact that the community, like especially Battlefield, had decided to listen to the community and made the changes that we wanted to be changed. I love the fact that did that. Um, you don't. I'm gonna be honest. You never really see Call of Duty Treyarch. You know, you don't really see them be doing that. I'm gonna be honest. All right. Don't get me wrong. I've always been a Call of Duty player, but Battlefield is more newly to me. By my first Call of Duty was like Black Ops. So from there all the way until now, like I've been playing just straight Call of Duty. But I can't really talk bad about Battlefield because Battlefield just it's own thing. Like it's too good. Like to me personally, I love it. I love everything about it. It's too good. But the firefights just feel more intense. Like it's tactical, cinematic, not like a jump slide circus infantry gameplay. Feeling like it just feels better than ever. Um, the tanks are just like really unstoppable, man. Like engineers with back with choices, old school dumbfire rockets, and wire guided missiles that can like bend around cover. Coordinated squad can actually delete a tank if they plan it right. Miss your shot though, and you're a toast. You literally miss a shot and it's over with. It's literally over with. All right. It's a perfect mix of skill and teamwork. Even air combat feels balanced now. Stealth hails aren't ruling the skies anymore. Anti-air turrets respond regularly. Where support squads can deploy portable AA systems. Really, the end result of this is vehicles still dominate when used well, but they're not gods anymore. Everything has countered again. All right. So we have a lot more gadgets and a lot more basically items in a single map or just with that type of what's it called I forgot what it's called with the operator. You just have other things that you can use to be able to take down bigger vehicles. I remember when like those vehicles are very hard to take down. You can't use regular bullets. You have to use literally anti-tanks or just grenades or C4 or tank mines. Like you have to utilize all that stuff, which I love the fact that it's more realistic. Come on now, it's literally realistic. You can't really shoot anything down with just a regular gun. You have to use certain weapons to be able to take down those type of big vehicles. All right. So if y'all remember Portal's back. It's better than ever. You got full AI scripting, new HUD tools, and total creative freedom. People are already making gun game, zombies, and even Pong. And the best part, you earn XP, weapons, unlocking custom servers too. No split player base this time. If you love messing around in Portal before it's going to eat your free time alive, it's Battlefield Sandbox at the absolute best. I love the fact that you can literally create your own maps. Like they literally already made a I forgot what the map's called. I think Shipment. They literally made Shipment, and they literally just made it as a custom. It's a little weird having 64 players on Shipment, but I mean I think it's pretty cool that you can make your own map. I love the fact that you can do that. No more vague promises. Season 1 launches just like 19 days after the release, so it came out on the 13th. No, not 13th. They came out on the 10th, so it should release around the end of the month. With 2 new maps, 6 guns, and a full battle pass that keeps cosmetic optional. Every gameplay item is free or earnable. Please, all progression ties into Portal. DICE even dropped the full roadmap through 2026, so if they stick to it, this might actually be this might finally be the live service model that works. All right, so let's pause for a second, right? What's the first mode you're jumping into? Conquest, Escalation, or diving straight into custom Portal servers? Drop it in the comments. I want to know if I'm running with it. I'm just really drop it in the comments if I want to know who I'm running with when I hop online. All right, this is where Battlefield 6 truly shines. Recoil is back to being predictable. No more random bullets. No more random bullet spread nonsenses. Every attachment, barrel grip, ammo type actually changes your recoil pattern. You feel the difference. Master a weapon, and you get dominated. It's just satisfying skill ceiling we've been missing since Battlefield 4. Like I love the fact that it just like there's so many things that Battlefield, that DICE listen to the community and make changes to make sure that the community enjoys this game instead of just being just a very crappy game that how 2042 was. All right, so if y'all know what they're feeling when a tank explosion drowns out the footsteps sneaking up behind you, yeah, that's gone. That's literally gone. Battlefield 6 audio system prioritizes sounds within 15 meters. So nearby footsteps actually cut through the chaos with a good headset. You can pinpoint direction perfectly. It's subtle but game changing. I still have an issue. I personally still have an issue of trying to hear footsteps. I don't really use headsets like that. I have a daughter at the house, so I have to be very aware when it comes to certain things. But I would say that out of the times that I have used it, I can definitely tell the difference between these footsteps, especially when they're close to you, or they're when they're above and they're below you. All right, but of course it's not perfect. The campaign's fine, short, linear over in about 5 hours there, but multiplayer is the real focus. I'm gonna be honest. On launch night, yeah, the server struggled. There were over like 250,000 people trying to get on the game when it literally first came out. Because I'm literally like, see, so I'm in the army, so I'm stationed in Korea. So the fact that I'm stationed in Korea, I'm like 12, 14 hours ahead of everybody else. So even though the game comes out on the 10th, it was already like the 11th for me by the time the game came out. All right, so and there were a lot of people, that were trying to get into the game, but it was like honestly, my queue wasn't that long. I know for some people, especially Steam, had issues, but my queue really only took about 15 minutes. But some people took up to like at least 3 hours. All right, so it took about 3 hours, but I mean everything was fixed after a couple hours. And it runs smoothly. I can get on it right now, and it runs just fine. But honestly, my final thoughts: Battlefield 6 is, I think it is the best in the series. Honestly, or it might be. All right, so classes, destruction, gunplay, balance, they've nailed so many of things fans have been begging for, but whether it truly earns the title depends on DICE following throughout the updates and keeping momentum going. If you're a longtime fan, this is absolutely worth jumping into right now. If you're on the fence, maybe wait for the sale or a few patches, but keep it on your radar. Either way, this feels like Battlefield finally remembers what it's supposed to be. All right, your turn. What's the best thing that'll make you call this the best Battlefield ever? Drop a comment, tag your squad, and I'll see you on the field. All right. So, by all means, this is a really good game, and I'm gonna continue to keep playing it. All right. Hopefully, they keep their promise and they make these changes that we want them to change, just to make this game last longer. I will really suck knowing the fact that I know BO7 is coming around the corner around November, and once that game comes out, I know there's not gonna be that many people playing Battlefield. Hopefully, which I highly doubt that BO7 is gonna flop, because it's not going to. I'm gonna be honest. Battlefield 6, not Battlefield 6, Black Ops 6 wasn't that as good, but I still bought it. I still played it. All right. Battlefield 7, it might some people say it's the same thing, but obviously I haven't really played it. I have to actually try to play it for me to be able to tell if I really do like it or not. All right. But other than that, you guys, like I said, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Drop your comment down below. I'm gonna see y'all later.